Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Hey, guys. Welcome here. Hope you guys are all doing well here today. I've got some information I want to share with you guys, and I thought I would do this live today because there's some breaking information that I've seen here. Okay. How is the sound coming through? Everything coming through okay? You guys let me know. Been a while since I've done a live here. Okay, thank you guys. Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming on here. I want to go over some information with you. Let me keep this over here. Just going to do it like that so I can make sure everything's going well. Okay, let me pull up some information for you guys. The first thing I want to take a look at is we've got this information that came in from Brother Dana. Okay. And he had a video that was like an hour and a half long, and I actually asked him if he could put the ship voyage from Acts 27 and 28 into a shorter video. And so he put all of this information together in a very neat video. And what he's doing here is he's showing that there's a voyage that begins in the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 27, and he's got a timeline that takes him to February 17th. Even in the timeline itself of the voyage, there's an escape in the voyage, and he's got that pointing to February 17th. Okay. Now, that's from Brother Dana's channel. I'll leave the I can actually put that into a comment. Let me see if I can put that into a comment here. Okay, there's the link to that video. And he has a voyage that takes place leading to the possible timing of the rapture on February 17th. There's a window in time within the voyage that he talks about. Okay, now I have talked about the two signs of Noah that we saw on February 10th. Okay. We saw two signs of Noah on February 10th. And the first sign was a X-class solar flare in the sun on February 9th, going into February 10th, documented on February 10th. An X-class solar flare, number 3575, which is the number of Noah. And on February 10th in Israel, there was a white rainbow. And a rainbow is a sign of Noah. And it was in Israel. And a white rainbow, many believe, is a sign of the imminent arrival of the Messiah, a white rainbow. Both of these are signs of Noah on February 10th. And we have the whole scenario of the Bible, Genesis chapter 7, verse 11. It says, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, the 17th day of the month, on that day all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and all the windows of the heavens were opened. And Noah went into the ark 7 days before the 17th day of the second month. Okay, is this a sign for the Gentiles? Is this a sign for the world? People that don't know anything about the Bible, if they read this, they're going to say, hey, that's February 17th, the 17th day of the second month. Well, we just had two signs of Noah on February 10th, 7 days before February 17th. Okay. Well, beyond that, we've got this timeline that Dana has put together pointing to February 17th. Okay. Now, I also want to bring this up to you. If we go from January 11th to February 17th, it's 37 days. And if we go from February 17th to Palm Sunday, which is another day of entrance, the triumphal entry day, March 24th, we've got the middle day is February 17th, the 37 days. 37 days from January 11th to February 17th, and then from February 17th to March 24th, which is Palm Sunday, is also 37 days. Okay, now what caught my attention with all of this is that Carnival ends on the 17th. Okay, Carnival began February 9th, and it goes to the 14th, which is tomorrow, is Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, but they culminate Carnival with a Champions Parade on Saturday, the 17th of February. So this is the last day of Carnival on February 17th. So if we read according to Matthew chapter 24 about the coming of the Messiah as in the days of Noah, okay, because February 17th now is the 17th day of the second month. But of that day and hour no man knows, not even the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, when did Noah go into the ark? On the 10th day of the second month. And when did the flood begin? Okay. See, it's kind of interesting here when it says, but of that day and hour no one knows, but as the days of Noah were, and in the days of Noah we're given the date. Okay? So no one knows the day or hour, but in the days of Noah we have the date. We do have the date. Was given to us, the 17th day of the second month. But as the days of Noah were, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark, and did not know until the flood came and took them all away, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay? And so eating and drinking on Carnival up until February 17th connected with The signs of Noah that we already received on February 10th, pointing possibly to February 17th, the 17th day of the second month, connected with the end of Carnival. Okay. It also says in Amos 8:10, I will turn your feasts into mourning and all your songs into lamentation. I will bring sackcloth on every waist and baldness on every head. I will make it like a mourning for an only son, and its end like a bitter day. Behold, the days are coming, says the Lord God, that I will send a famine on the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. They shall wander from sea to sea and from north to east. They shall run to and fro, seeking the word of the Lord, but shall not find it. In that day the fair virgins and strong young men shall faint from thirst. Those who swear by the sin of Samaria, who say, as your God lives, O Dan, and as the way of Beersheba lives, they shall fall and never rise again. All of this connected to a feast day that the world is celebrating, not God's feast day, but the world's feast day. I will turn your feasts into mourning. So I was really surprised when I saw that the carnival ends on Saturday, February 17th. And I think this is very significant. Okay? So it connects with the Acts ship voyage. There's an event that happens on February 17th that Dana explains in his video. Check that out. And we have two signs of Noah on February 10th that may be pointing to February 17th, as in the days of Noah, the 17th day of the second month. Okay? Connect that with the timing of Carnival, eating and drinking, turning your feasts into mourning. Last day of Carnival is February 17th. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. I pray you guys are all blessed. And let me go through, before I close here, let me go through some of these comments and see if you guys have anything to add. If you're seeing anything else, please let me know and we can talk about it here. Hello, everyone. Yeah, it may get wild with the eclipse, but we have a lot of things that we're watching before the eclipse. And there's a lot of very important things that we are seeing right now. And so I don't know if we need to say that we're not going to go before the eclipse. I mean, we could go before the eclipse. That could be the end sign of the 7 years, or the end sign of these warnings. But we have the warning of January 11th that already came, and now we're watching the signs of Noah. Even before the eclipse, we've got the timing of Purim. I mean, we've got a lot of things to watch before April. All right. So I don't necessarily see anything else coming out through the comments here, but we are in a very serious watch time. Above and beyond all of that, there's a lot of deals being made for the hostages. They're trying to, figure out what's next in the war over in the Middle East. Just so many things that are happening right now, and we don't know So I'm just trying to put a few things together. We have some signs for this week. Let's continue watching. I pray you guys are all blessed. Okay? So please comment under this video. Let me know if you guys see anything else during this time, and I can do an update video over the next day or two with more information as we see signs for February. I do see signs for February. Remember, the calendars were changed, and February on the new calendar of the Gregorian is the 2nd month. On the old calendar of Julian, it's the 12th month. And we're in the month of Adar. It's the 12th month on the Hebrew calendar. The timing of Purim is actually probably here in February and not March. The Torah calendar shows that Purim is in February. The Hebrew calendar shows it's in March. See, we've got so many differences in the calendars, so many things we need to consider. There's a lot of things happening between now and April, and so I would say keep watching now. Don't necessarily put everything aside and wait for April, because we could be out of here well before April. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I pray you are all blessed. Have a wonderful day. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People, the sign